afternoon weather now. We're going to take a live look over Denver this evening. I love these evenings where it's just a little bit cooler out there. The sun is shining.
Cooler. You can tell fall is on its way. We just might have to get over a little bit of heat to get there. Meteorologist Danielle Grant back with your full forecast.
I can just feel how excited you guys are from across the room. Yes, we're talking about temperatures that are feeling pretty good out there, but wow, looking ahead toward the weekend, weather whiplash coming our way. Rain, snow, and highs in the 60s. Yep, it's all coming our way. But this afternoon into this evening, simply stunning. It was tough to really find much cloud cover out there today. The foothills looking good, but they might be a little more white as we look ahead toward the weekend. Today we touched 85 out at DIA. Similar setup in northern Colorado, a bit warmer off to the eastern plains. Upper 60s in Aspen and Gunnison, and about 79 in Grand Junction. Looking at our climate calendar, temperatures certainly above our average. Averages 79 and 49. Our low, however, it was a brisk start to the day at 47 degrees. Looking at our currents outside, still in the lower 80s. Downtown Denver, the wind's not a problem for us. It really has been up through the foothills. You'll notice humidity values only at 11%. It is so dry, and it stays that way for the next couple of days. So we still will be watching closely for high fire danger as temperatures soar Thursday and Friday. Looking at the satellite composite, it's been quite quiet around here, courtesy of this ridge anchored to our south. That's going to allow our temperatures to jump back to the mid 80s for the next couple of days at least. No 90s for the rest of this week. Area of low pressure anchored to our north. That will once again be helping to push in some cooler air to Colorado as we look ahead toward the weekend. Still early tomorrow morning. It is clear. It is cool out there. Temperatures falling back to the upper 40s overnight under mostly clear skies. Not a lot of cloud cover, not a lot of insulation to keep these numbers warm. So we're dropping off near the freezing mark for much of the high country, with 50s lining up the eastern side of the state. Looking at our future cast, I'll kick it off about 6 p.m. tonight. Tough to find any clouds out there. By 11 o'clock, clear skies take hold of the entire state. And by morning, it is beautiful. Plenty of sunshine out there. As the afternoon wears on, the clouds start to cruise back in from the south, but that's going to be about it. A really nice afternoon for you. Heading out the door at 8 a.m. Going to give the dog a quick walk. We'll be in the upper 50s. Put on a light jacket. Mid 70s at the lunch hour. If you're heading out with a friend to the patio to do lunch, it's going to feel so good. Certainly warmer, though, in the later afternoon when the kiddos get out of school. Mid 80s up and down the I-25 corridor. More 80s off to the eastern plains, with a handful of 60s and 70s up through the mountains. 70s in Netherland over to Black Hawk, with mid 80s here for the urban corridor. A little cooler in Castle Rock at about 80 degrees. It's warm and dry for the next couple of days, but the big changes roll in just in time for the weekend. There's that cold front. It rolls into northwestern Colorado late on the Friday night. It pushes into the Front Range by Saturday morning, and then here comes the rain. We could be looking at a super soaker kind of event for much of the Denver area, the eastern plains, while the high country is looking at some decent snow. Right now, models, Mike and I were just watching this, these models are showcasing the rain continuing throughout much of the day on Sunday too. So keep that in mind. We also jumped our snow totals. We still are a couple of days out, so these are going to change, but just keep in mind, if you're traveling around the tunnels on Saturday into Sunday, maybe you're checking out the fall colors, you're going to be greeted with a winter storm on your hands. Out ahead of it, 80s for the next couple of days. We'll touch 70, but Saturday afternoon, the rain starts rolling in. It's going to be incredibly heavy Saturday night. Continues into Sunday, a high of just 68. It rolls out, and the heat and sunshine move in by the middle of next week.